Hello, I'm Chris. This is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 81 of Build Your Own X-Wing from DeAgostini. It's the final straight. We're doing different things and it's all coming together, and it's getting a little bit worryingly large again. But yes, this issue we're going to be putting together some more of the hyperdrive system. This is what we've done previously. But before we do that, as ever, we'll have a look through the magazine and see what they're teaching us about this week. We're learning B-Wing fighters and their pilots. I quite like that they've got different helmets for the different A-Wing and B-Wing. It just rounds it out not quite nicely. Even a complete, outfit for the different pilots. Quite cool. Yes, the B-Wing. What do you think? I call it the Blade Wing. Obviously, that's how it's got its name. I wondered, because it's not shaped like a B, is it? I think he called it Blade Wing and they just shortened it down. So, yeah. So there we go. Gina Moonsong, I don't know. A Rebel B-Wing pilot, apparently, from the cartoons by the looks of it. Cool. I like the B-Wing. It's like a heavy attack fighter type thing. Right, the rear fuselage assembly. I don't know. These are obviously CG images by the looks of them. But I don't know. I assume DeAgostini have had them made specifically. They're not from anything that I'm aware of. But it's quite cool. Quite interesting. Right, so the rear fuselage assembly. The parts provided include the next components to be added to the hyperdrive mounting. This will ultimately be fitted into the top of the rear fuselage, where I sort of slipped it in before, but yeah, there we go. Right, so we've got the rear platform top, two rear platform mountings, other parts that we're not using quite yet. That's forthcoming. First of all, we're dealing with all of these bits. Center pillars, left and right. They're both the same, I think. So, yeah. Right, I shall put the picture up, and we'll look at extending the hyperdrive system. So we're getting from previously that. We've got these. We've got those. I don't know if they're the right way round. That and that. There we go. That's just like what is in picture 1. Now, picture 2 says, take the hyperdrive left rear platform mounted. I don't know which one's which. They're obviously chiral. They're distinctly opposite. I can't tell from... It's going to go over there. All right, we've got 2 feet that come out the bottom. So I think it's going to go like that, because these holes have got to be on the outside, haven't they? Because that one won't go over there. No. So yes, it's got to be that way around. So we're putting that one on there, pushing parts together until they fit flush. I'll do both of those at the same time. Well, not exactly at the same time, but I put one on and then I shall put the other one on. So we've got lots of holes around the outside of those. Obviously things will be putting into those. They're not quite flush. I need to push these down a little bit harder than that. And so this is a little bit bowed, the bottom section. Oh, I think I wasn't meant to be putting those on yet either, was I? No, I just put those on. Even though I shouldn't have yet, because that's where the picture shows it. Yeah, things are a little bit bent and bowed, but I'm pretty sure it will all settle in nicely at the end. Or actually, probably not. It will just be covered by something else. So they are not that way round. I've done them completely the opposite way round, so they are in the picture. I've just looked ahead to picture 5. So let me take these back off of here. Like that. You know when I said it wasn't fitting properly? It's because it wasn't fitting properly. Because they're not quite. Right. That's a little bit better. Still a little bit of give to it, but not as much as there was. So yes, that's the way to do that. Like that and like that. With these holes facing the stuff inside, because that's where things are going to get attached to. I should have known something's going to fit on the edge, because it fits into a slot that, yeah, they're not going to fit into. So that's that. Then we're taking the rear platform. This is going on top of those that way round, because we've got the holes to lock into the holes, and the big bits come through the big holes. So that wouldn't have fitted on at all if I had it the other way around. There we go. That's that. Then we're taking the rear platform top, which has got some nice little engraving bits on there. That is going on there. I don't know. It goes this way round, it says, and then just sort of holds it up sideways. I'll have to turn over my page so I can see the next picture. Right, it does indeed go onto the top that way round, so it's just over there like that. So the nice shiny bits going towards the rest of everything. Like that, and complete assembly looks like this. It does, it looks just like that. Just like what it said. Take one of the centre pillars, match the pin on the end to the D-shaped hole. There's a D-shaped piece on here. Which are these D-shaped holes there? Yes. So they're just going into there, poking upwards, providing some support and much needed stability. There we go. That's going on there. And the other one, I guess, yes, second pillar in the same way. Actually, exactly the opposite way because it's rotated 180 degrees. But yeah, that's that. It looks like that. That completes this stage of the Hyperdrive assembly. I'm going to put them back on there because I can. I know we're going to have to put other things onto it, but I shall be putting that there and then moving this out of the way because next up I have to bring over everything else. So I'll move this out of the way. I'll get the rest of the wing assembly over here so we can fit this onto it. Okay, we've got a scene change. This is the rest of the build apart from the whole bit that goes on the front, which soon will be attached. But first of all, we've got to build up some more framework around the top area of this. We're starting by taking the rear bulkhead upper frame, which is this bit, which will go either way round, it doesn't matter. Again, we're putting these little pegs into the little holes down there so it all lines up. So that's just going on there like that, making sure they line up. And that just keys in place just like that. It looks just like that. Right, now these bits, we've got some that are different apparently. That one has an L on it. That one has an L on it. So I would assume that both of these will have R's. That one does. And that one also does. So take one that has an R moulded onto it and turn the page so I can see what I've got to do next. If only there was some way of, you know, me having the picture-in-picture up that you can see, that I can see as well. Let's try holding the page open so we can see what's going on. The pins underneath fit into the two holes in the upper rear fuselage, push them all the way down. Right, looking at the picture, they're going on this side, which is the right, because it's my left, because it's coming towards me. It's up here, by the looks of it. Yes, there's two of them, and they're going there and there. So it's that way round, with those down there. Okay, these four holes they're being pushed into, not using the ones that I was talking about before. That's going on there. The second one is going on there. They're not very secure. I'm pushing them in quite hard, and they're down all the way, or almost all the way. But they've still got some wobble to them. But obviously more struts are going to be filling it in, so that's going to be okay. That's that. Take the left-handed ones with got the L on them and put them over the other side. I could have figured that bit out on my own. Even I could have worked out where that bit goes. Even Fox won't have trouble with that bit. Once he's done the R's, he'll be okay with the L's. So that is they in there. And that completes this stage of the framework assembly. So keep it safe for now. I'm not going to get the other bit out because you know where that is. But yes, that's all we're doing with that today. Nice quick build. But yeah, enough. And it started getting bigger now. So yeah, that was that. It looks just like that, sort of. On the back, obviously, we have some B-wing action because it's about B-wings. So that was issue 81. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you very shortly for issue 82. Have fun, stay safe. See you soon.